Welcome to Animen Watch Anime, the weekly segment where we react, rate, and review any random anime for your viewing pleasure. I'm Zach. Joining me as always is my good buddy Travis.
I'm Travis.
And today, what are we watching?
Old Samurai Girls.
Let's do it. Are you excited, Travis?
I actually am excited. I've actually heard good things about this anime, actually.
It's the girl from Another. She's all grown up.
Okay.
This is one intense game of flag football.
Kawakami Academy, where martial arts is part of the curriculum, has a school system that uses martial arts bouts to resolve internal problems.
Yo, that's dope.
Duels, a Kawakami conflict
Wish my school had that.
Hey, y'all got a problem? Grab your kendo sticks and duke it out. It's the girl from High School DxD! She lost to 9, she's all grown up! So there's like 4 separate classes, and they all have the different colors to tell them apart. I'm getting some vibes. Water. Earth. Fire. Air.
Sounds German a little.
Oh! I thought he was just legit shot with a gun, like, yo! This class is taking us too far! Why does she have a real blade and the rest of them have wood? Hey, y'all would lose to Class E. They have Koro Sensei. F for fire. F is for fire that burns down the whole town.
You're quite the strategist.
Strategist deserves a Coke.
He's got a point.
I mean, that's totally a Coke.
Yeah.
But they can't put the name Coca-Cola on there, because I guess it's technically not sponsored.
Yeah.
It's not like King's Avatar with McDonald's. Which I wish people watch more of King's Avatar Episode 3, because I want to watch Episode 4.
I would.
I don't know what happened, but if y'all could hop on King's Avatar Episode 3 and make it past 300 views, that'd be great.
I see. I love you too. Yamato. As my student. As my friend.
You! Down.
Salute for a fallen brethren.
Darn you! How dare you! Fushikawa squad, advance!
The great part about this is that this is just a class.
Yeah.
This is just school.
If it's going alright, don't be so nervous about everything. If you're going to be a commander, you need to start acting like it.
Yeah,
Second rule is,
toughen up.
these replicas won't kill you if you get hit, but they'll hurt like it.
Oh man, that's arguably worse. So that dude who was shot with an arrow, it didn't kill him, but it felt like he was shot with an arrow. Dang. Not enough that you trip him, you have to whack him too? Don't worry, it won't kill you, but it'll hurt just as much as it would have if it did, like if it was real. So you essentially just like slice that guy. You know, why don't you go out on the battlefield? I'm entertained, but I'm yet to see why this is called Oh Samurai Girls.
Well, we've seen a good majority of those. They focused on those girls. You know, one looks like a Spaniard type of. It wouldn't necessarily be like her. Like she was introduced.
But what about those 2 girls at the very beginning?
I think they got another person showed up.
I will. I want to become powerful enough to affect change in this country, like the Prime Minister.
You sound like you're in kindergarten. If you do that, we can.
I am kindergarten. We have a rogue.
There they are.
What's
What's with the robot all of a sudden?
That's their thing that was giving them popcorn and sodas.
I love how you pay attention so much better than me, Travis, because I had no idea.
Go, my battle maids!
I'm afraid not.
Oh! Oh!
Gentlemen, are you ready for some fan service?
See, I want to know more about her little pinata thing that they showed in the beginning. When we're seeing
That?
Yeah.
Commander, use the signal gun. Yeah, all right. So,
Spirit gun.
You did what now? Yeah, they gave a signal. I said spirit gun. You can do a spirit gun? Yeah.
Report! Yoshikawa squad has been
We could win this!
Prepare yourself, Fushikawa.
Prepare yourself. That is one interesting accent.
Nothing hurts more than getting shot in the heart by the girl you love. Damn!
Wow. Y'all's aim sucks.
Eventually, I'll pierce Yamato's heart as well.
Okay, interesting. She has a crush on Yamato, but Yamato likes his other girl. What?
What are they?
Now, who's the naughty princess?
Making someone as noble as I.
What?
I can't hear you.
Forgive me already.
How's that even a spank? That's more like a who's the naughty princess.
The discontent.
Gonna grab it every time.
Leroy!
Don't take some. Okay. Whoa, ladies, like you ready for some fan service?
Thought Patrol! Out! Go, my waifus. Fight!
You know what would be hilarious? People just kept falling from the sky and be like, I have arrived! Now I have arrived! I am here now! Bow before your master! Bow before your master's master! Are they now walking on water or is it just shallow?
It's shallow.
Left hand Kawakami style roasted meat, right hand Kawakami style snowman.
Oh my god! She's an ice make wizard and a fire dragon slayer? What?
Yo, Todoroki totally ripped her off!
I heard a rumor, and that's
A new person just showed up!
Too many
These must be the samurai girls.
Too many waifus to count. I will say the fighting animation is pretty gorgeous.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
these fights are awesome.
And surprisingly enough, the fan service for the females hasn't been,
It's been pretty tame.
yeah, they haven't like
everything I've got.
sliced their clothes off or anything.
You have no remaining forces.
No, we do. Now, away squad, join
Huh.
the battle!
You activated my trap card.
Thrust in head first!
Reinforcements! That's actually the
It
name of the
doesn't matter
chapter.
who!
Ooh.
That looked like it hurt. But it won't kill you.
I think a punch will.
They're not murderers, Travis.
Pull it
Ha! Get wrecked. Never mind.
What?
Okay. Well done, my friend.
But my name is Hideo, and I'm a hero.
What a
They are.
A hero! Nice ass, dude.
Kawakami style human bomb.
Saved barely.
Momo, you're strong and your ego is as large as your boobs.
Hip, hip, hooray!
Woo!
Did he really say hip hip hooray?
Come on, dude. They're from class F. Do you think you think they're like something big, extravagant?
Every kiss begins with K.
Just open it. This is for now. Just oh.
Okay, so that was the first episode of Oh, Samurai Girls. Travis, can you explain the plot?
So it looks like this is a very unique elite type of school, and they have this. They resolve conflicts in what looks like to be ancient, kind of like samurai battles in a sense, even though they had like lightsabers and shit. But it seems like that's kind of how they fight. They fight in a kind of a hands-to-hand combat type of style. Kind of. When I mean hand-to-hand, I mean I know there's some archery, some ranged attacks, but kind of that style. And then it seems like we're introduced to Class F, and Class F is not shit. They're not the big high class like Class S. I mean SF. There's a big, you can see a difference.
Yeah.
But then we get introduced to a lot of characters. I would say a lot of characters. And yeah, they end up winning. They end up beating the Class A, and there's like a
Class
whole bunch
S.
of Class S. My bad. Thank you. And then there's like this whole like strategy and like war thing. But yeah, that's kind of the basis of the story.
Does it work for you?
I would say yeah. I felt like I really enjoyed the story. It was very simple enough, and Action was really good.
I agree. Plot works for me. It was very entertaining, a lot of fun. The best part is that it's just cool.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character and why?
I'm gonna say the girl with the little like pinata thing. I felt like there was something. I want to know about that pinata. It's kind of like green. I want to know more about. I want to know more about the cactus. But like in this case here, I'm curious. I want to know what the f***'s with this little like pinata thing. Like, I think she's a very interesting character, and they showed her quite a bit in here in the fight scenes, and clearly she can kick some ass, and she's very loyal to her battalion. Like, so like.
She's loyal to her guild. Because that's her family.
That's her ninja. Her ninja way. But again, she's interesting. I want to know more about that little pinata thing.
I'm going to go with the sniper chick that's into Yamato. Not because of that necessarily, but she has pretty cool character design. But they all do. I like the animation. The animation's good. The fight scenes are great. But I've always been a fan of like long range attack in like video games and stuff. I always like, like when you play like a shooter game and you have like this group of enemies out there and you have to like try and take them down. I always love like taking them down from a distance with a gun. And like I take one out and then everyone else is like, what the heck was that? And then it's like bang, and the next one's like, no, Charles, why? Frank! They got Frank!
Most games,
and then I'm just playing the game. I'm like, get you next, Carl. Like I like, and with a bow and arrow, it's even more satisfying because it feels like that takes more skill.
Yeah.
So I really like that. I really like how like all these people are just going to the front lines and battling with their swords, and like that's cool and stuff. And I have fun doing that in games, but like my favorite is always just being that guy that's in the back, just like taking out targets from far, and they're just like, where's that coming from? And I'm just like, you'll never know. That's how I've always enjoyed those. So I like her because of that. So on a scale of 1 to 5 popcorn, because you were eating popcorn.
Yeah, they were eating popcorn. Yeah.
Bags of popcorn. How would you rate this?
It's tough because I really liked the action. I thought from start to finish, it was very action packed. The action scenes were really cool. They showed a good amount of characters, some interesting stories. I'm gonna say it. Yeah, no. I was gonna say 4, but I'm gonna say a 5. I'm gonna say a solid 5 because I actually want to know more about these characters and the story, and the fight scenes were really cool. And if the enemy is like this throughout the whole thing, count me in. I'm sold. Like you had a really interesting, fun episode. Like you showed a lot of interesting characters. I feel like some characters were kind of shadowed a little bit. I mean, like the girl with the rapier seems to be very shadowed. I mean, her only cool thing is, oh look, I have an accent. And then there was the girl with the staff. Now she was cool, she was badass, but character-wise, I didn't get to learn much about her. The characters I got to felt like I learned a lot more about was the badass with big old titties. The girl with the pinata, she was kind of mysterious, but I still learned a little bit about her. The sniper chick as well. Then we learned a little bit about the main commander. So there was a good solid of characters that I genuinely liked. I like a good character that is very weak at first, but then like he kind of was the underdog in a sense, and I like that. And he was very smart, very strategic. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a solid 5 because there was a lot of stuff I liked compared to stuff I didn't like.
I will give it a 4. I really like it. I do want to watch more. But I don't give it a 5 because I don't know, it's kind of missing that little something. And also like I'll say this, kind of feels like they introduced too many characters.
See, I also felt the same way.
But like it's the first episode, so I'm thinking like, there's more time to gel out these characters that you didn't. You just introduced them. That's okay, but like the other problem I have is you introduce all these other characters, but I don't care about them. If you're going to introduce a bunch of characters, you got to do something where at least most of them seem somewhat interesting. But the only ones I found interesting was Yamato, the sniper chick, the rapier girl, the girl whose ego is as big as her boobs, the main guy on the blue team with the scar on his forehead. So 5. So that's pretty good. Like 5 characters I'm interested in. But you also had like 10 or more, I think, that I just don't care.
Yeah, no, see,
and like I don't even care a little bit. Where it's like if they weren't in the show anymore, I wouldn't miss them. And see, that's a bit of a problem for me if you're going to introduce these characters. And it's really hard to do when you only got like 23 minutes to do it. I get that. That's hard. You know, that's why I'm still giving this a 4, because I still love it. You know, I'm not saying it's a 4 because it sucks. It's a 4 because it's great.
See, and I agree.
I bet if it was a nitpick, it'd be a 2.
Yes.
See, I agree with what you're saying there, Zach. I was also in the mix of like 4 and 5. But I really like the animation, and for me personally, I like the animation, and I've always been a fan of just like people duking it out with swords and all those type of medieval, ancient dynasty type of weapons and stuff. Until they brought the lightsaber in, that was a little okay.
Yeah, that was a bit.
But I liked the action scenes. I thought they were very.
The action scenes is what bumped it up for me.
Yeah, I think
the action was so good. It's like yes, this
compared
deserves,
to what we
it
watched.
deserves at least a 4. You know?
Yeah, but compared to what we watched last week, this was a completely like a nice refresh.
Yeah, this was better. This got me pumped.
So I was definitely in the middle of a, So
yeah, but I mean, if the show progresses like this, if the rest of the series is like this, it would be. It would become a 5.
I'm gonna stick with my rating of 5. I'm gonna stick with a 5.
I'm sticking with the 4
because
But this has 5 potential for me.
Yeah.
I think it's a 1.
Get out of here, Nick.
Nick, we need your help with the camera.
Time for the wheel, senpai.
Here we go.
Tenchi in Tokyo!
Oh my goodness!
Finally! So next week we are watching
Tenchi in Tokyo.
That's been on the wheel for a good while.
I think at the beginning of season 4, right?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I don't know.
I just want the Legend of the Legendary Heroes.
But yeah, no, it's been on there for quite a while.
We're finally gonna watch it.
Finally going to watch it.
But until then, in the meantime, I'm Zach, signing off as always with my good buddy Travis.
I'm strangely attracted to samurai girls.
Ain't nothing strange about that.
I just want to say,
you guys,
what I was told and how you guys were describing these characters, not a single one of them carried a samurai sword, it looked like.
Actually, no, the girl that I said was my favorite character had a samurai sword.
Some of them had samurai
No, it
swords.
doesn't matter. If there's a sniper,
We will
this
see you
universe is
guys
gone.
next time.
Thank you for watching! If you're not subscribed, be sure to do so by clicking here. If you are subscribed, we thank you for keeping the Animen dream alive. Be sure to check out our other content here and here. For even more content, be sure to check out the rest of our channel and be sure to follow us on Twitter by clicking the link in the description below. I'm Felicia, and I'll see you next time.